Hey guys, welcome back. It's Kat. For today's video, I will be doing the New Year book tag for 2025. I got this book tag off of Jasmine Sierra's channel, and I'll have her YouTube linked below. I love doing tags. As you all know, book tags are one of my favorite things to do. It's just so fun to answer these questions. And for this book tag, there's about 18 questions. So let's get into it. How many books are you planning to read in 2025? So for 2025, I set my Goodreads goal to 30 books. So the goal is to read 30 books this year. I never put pressure on myself though, so if I don't reach 30 books, it's okay, but it's always fun to do a challenge. A book you're likely to reread this year. I don't have a book, but I have a series, and that is the Harry Potter series. I started doing my reread of the Harry Potter series last year, and so far rereading this series as an adult has been so much fun. So I'm hoping to finish the series off this year. A priority read on your 2025 TBR. For this, I have Sword of Kaigen. Now, I've been trying to read this book since 2024. I've put it on so many 2024 TBRs, but 2025 will be the year I finally read it. An author you won't be reading more books from this year. So I don't have an author that I won't be reading any more from, but there is an author that I don't want to read from, and that is Neil Gaiman. I'm sure a lot of us have heard about the allegations against Neil Gaiman, and it honestly sickens me. With that being said, I do want to read his book, The Ocean at the End of the Lane, or something like that. I've heard so many good things about it, and the premise of the book sounds very interesting. However, I'm only going to get this book from like a discount, secondhand, local bookstore, a used bookstore. I refuse to buy any of his books from big retailers. Something new you want to read, genres or tropes. Genres that I want to get into more would be romantasy, because there's so many popular and beloved books that fall under the romantasy genre, and I do want to try to get into this genre a little bit more. I would love to enjoy the books that a lot of people are enjoying nowadays. I also would love to get into more historical fiction, which would be totally new territory because I don't like historical books. Historical fiction, fantasy, whatever historical related, I'm not a fan of that genre, but I have heard a lot about our girl Kristen Hanna. I'd love to start reading Kristen Hanna to make my way through historical fiction. And sci-fi is another genre. I've read some sci-fi books, but not a lot, and I would really like to get into sci-fi. I feel like I might enjoy it. The only thing stopping me is that sometimes it can be a little dense or technical depending on what you read, but sci-fi seems like a really fun, adventurous genre. A popular book you want to read. For this one, I have two book series. I have the Magnolia Park series by Jessa Hastings. I purchased this book series this year, and it is definitely out of my comfort zone, but I would love to read it because I hear people enjoy it. I am interested in getting into the Fourth Wing, or the Empyrean series by Rebecca Yarros. I've been holding off on Fourth Wing for so long because the hype and the popularity around it just kind of deterred me from wanting to read it. However, I'm interested because Onyx Storm released and people are going crazy over it, and I'm feeling a bit of FOMO. I don't know when I'll be reading it, but hopefully I'll read it this year. Most anticipated 2025 release. I've mentioned before that I never anticipate book releases because I don't keep track of when new books are coming out all the time. However, one that I am looking forward to, I guess, is Strength of the Few by James Islington, which is the sequel to Will of the Many. The way the Will of the Many ended, that ending was so crazy and so bizarre, and it just intrigued me enough to want to pick up the second book. Bookish goals for 2025. One thing I do want to do more of is I want to do more book reviews, like full-length video book reviews. I did enjoy doing them in the past. I love sharing my thoughts more in depth, so hopefully I can do more of those, and just more reading vlogs. I love doing reading vlogs. It's so fun to document my journey through a book or multiple books. I also want to finish series that I'm in the middle of. I have so many book series that I started, I'm in the middle of, and I just need to finish them. A book on your TBR that you will probably never read. I don't have an answer for this question because I will give every book on my TBR a chance. A series you want to read this year. I would love to start my Sarah J. Maas journey this year. I would like to start with Throne of Glass, and if time and opportunity and energy permits, I would also like to start the Stormlight Archives by Brandon Sanderson. Your auto by author in 2025. Brandon Sanderson. A book to show adaptation that you're excited for this year. Honestly, I don't know of any book to show adaptations that are coming out this year. So I don't really have an answer. A sequel you're anticipating. I think I already answered this, but Strength of the Few by James Ellington. Bookish things you're leaving in 2025. TBRs, I think. Well, I'm on the fence because I kind of want to do TBRs because they're fun to do. But at the same time, I'm not really committed to them, especially monthly TBRs. I don't like to put the pressure on myself of sticking to a TBR. So I'd like to leave that, but at the same time, they're fun, so I may keep it. I don't know what to expect from this account. I would love to do more book reviews, as I've mentioned. There's always going to be book hauls, so that's something you can always anticipate or expect from this channel. I love buying books. It's an expensive habit that I have no shame in. Also, I will be doing more jewelry content because I own a small jewelry business that's on Etsy. Link is down below, shameless plug. More reading vlogs, and I'm always thinking of new ideas for this channel, so something new. Hopefully down the road. How has your reading taste evolved from last year? I will definitely say I got into more epic high fantasy type of books. I started to really enjoy that genre thanks to Brandon Sanderson, and then I definitely got into more thrillers thanks to Riley Sager. I've read mainly Riley Sager, so I definitely want to try other thriller authors too. Booktube creators who inspire you. These are the booktubers that inspire me, and I will have all their channels linked below. And finally, advice for anyone wanting to start a bookish account. My advice would be to read whatever you want and read however much you want. Don't feel pressured. Reading should be an escape for you. It should be something fun, and it shouldn't be an obligation because that's how you burn out. And just be yourself and have fun. Honestly, that's like the whole point of this, is to have fun. For me, I don't have that many followers, and I'm totally okay with that because I just love the process of making a video, editing and uploading and all that stuff, and just documenting my reading journey. This is something that's a hobby for me, and I just enjoy doing it. It's so fun, and I've gotten to connect with some cool people. Just have fun with it, don't feel pressured with it, and have fun with your reading. Alrighty guys, so that's all for today. If you'd like to do this book tag, I have all the questions in the description box. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day or night or wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I will see you next time. Bye!